The protagonist arrives alone in a new world. He must become the ruler of this world within 500 years. In order to achieve this goal, he worked tirelessly. Elements of this book. No system, decisive killing, effective strategy, playing the pig and eating the tiger. Chapter 1. Dongfang Chenyao. You are listening at novel full.audio. Shit. The sky, which was originally clear for thousands of miles, suddenly heard a sound of explosion. A circular crack opened in the sea of clouds. A dazzling beam of light descended from the sky, like a falling meteor, carrying endless energy and power, fiercely hitting the ground. Accompanied by a deafening roar, the light ball smashed out a deep and bottomless pit. Within a radius of 2 kilometers, thick dust was raised, blocking the sky and sun. These dust billows and permeates, enveloping the entire area in a mist, making it impossible for outsiders to see the internal situation clearly. After a long time, the dust gradually dissipated, and in the deep pit on the ground, a young man of about 13 or 4 years old, with a bewildered face, wobbled up from the ground. His eyes were confused and helpless, and he murmured to himself, "Where am I? My head hurts so much." Obviously, the boy felt very confused and at a loss about this unfamiliar place. The boy instinctively touched different parts of his body, hoping to find an object that could prove his identity. Sure enough, he found 3 objects hidden close to him. What are these things? My head hurts so much, I can't remember anything. The young man held the 3 items in one hand in confusion, while the other hand kept rubbing the painful and uncomfortable head. The objects he is holding in his hand are a 10-centimeter high dark copper 7-story small tower, a jade tube the size of a thumb, and a crystal ball with a diameter of 5 centimeters. The boy seemed to feel that there was nothing inside the jade tube and crystal ball. So he vigorously shook the dark copper tower, wanting to see if something could be poured out. However, no matter how he shook it, nothing fell out of the tower. "Don't shake it, the things inside can't be shaken out," said a voice full of childishness like a teenager. The sound was crisp and dripping, as if it came from the clouds. The boy was startled by the sound and looked around to find the source of the sound. However, the dust around him had not yet dissipated, and he could not see anything. He felt a wave of panic, not knowing where he was or what had happened. He only knew that his head was hurting and he couldn't remember anything. "Tell me quickly, where is this? Can you take me away?" The boy kept looking around and shouted around. The voice rang in his ear again, saying, "Don't look, I'm right here, right in your hand." "What? Who are you? How could you be inside this tower?" The young man looked at the small tower in his hand with suspicion, even more confused, and said, "Oh, it seems that you have really lost your memory after falling. I don't have time to tell you more now. There has been a big commotion here, and soon someone will come to check. Can you still move your hands and feet? Hurry up and leave here," the voice inside the small tower said. The boy was skeptical about the sound inside the tower, but it was covered in dust and couldn't even breathe smoothly, so it was not suitable to stay for a long time. So, the boy groped in the dust and climbed out of the deep pit with his hands and feet. After leaving the deep pit, the boy picked a direction and set off forward. As he walked, he asked the little tower again, "Are you still there? Can you tell me, who am I? Where is this?" As a result, the young man became distracted and accidentally kicked a small stone on the ground, almost falling. "Focus on walking, leave here first," said the voice inside the small tower. The young man had no choice but to focus on continuing to explore in the dust. After walking for nearly half an hour, the boy finally walked out of the dusty area and took a deep breath of fresh air. "Are you still there? Can you tell me who I am? Where is this?" the boy asked again. "Keep walking, it's not safe here," the voice inside the small tower said again. The young man had no choice but to continue walking forward, but continued to say, "Just tell me, who am I? Is it that difficult? It's not too difficult. Your name is Dongfang Chenyao, the voice inside the small tower immediately replied. Dongfang Chenyao. Can you tell me more about me? Dongfang Chenyao asked. Isn't there a photo pearl there? Your father has taken a photo of the purpose and mission of your trip. You've arrived at a safe place, take your time to see for yourself. The voice inside the small tower said. Taking a photo bead. Hey, where is safety when walking? Dongfang Chenyao looked at the crystal bead in his hand and asked again. You keep walking until you lose your strength, then it's almost safe, said the voice inside the small tower. Upon hearing this, Dongfang Chenyao carefully placed the small tower, jade tube, and photo beads close to him, then let go of his steps and walked forward. His physical strength seems to surpass that of an ordinary person. Generally, a teenager like him would be exhausted after walking for at most 5 or 6 hours. However, he walked for most of the day, as if tirelessly. As time passed, his headache gradually subsided and his memories became clearer. He gradually remembered the purpose of his trip. His name is indeed Dongfang Chenyao. He is 13 years old this year and has never seen his biological mother since he became sensible. Due to his eagerness to meet his biological mother, he often cries in front of his father, saying he wants to go find his mother. So, just 2 days ago, on his 13th birthday, his father, after celebrating his birthday, asked him. Chenyao, do you really want to find your biological mother? Yes, father, where exactly is my biological mother? Can you tell me? Dongfang Chenyao asked. Chenyao, your mother is in a distant place. She deeply loved us father and son, but she had to temporarily leave us. And the place where she is now is a place that your father currently does not have the ability to go. However, as a father, I know there is a shortcut to get to where your mother is. And you can see your mother in a very short amount of time. But this can only be done by you alone. Are you really willing to try? If you don't want to, I won't force you either, Dongfang Chenyao's father asked. Dongfang Chenyao heard that there was a shortcut to see his mother in a short time, so he excitedly said. Father, I want to find my own mother. Tell me quickly what's the way, I'm willing to try. Very good, you are indeed my good child. You have such ambition at a young age. My father will arrange it for you right away, Dongfang Chenyao's father said with great satisfaction. The stubborn Dongfang Chenyao's eyes burned with resolute flames, and he nodded fiercely, as if announcing his determination to the world. His heart was filled with longing for his mother and longing for the future. He was determined to spare no effort to find his mother and reunite with her. But to his surprise, his father really teleported him to this world with his supernatural powers 2 days later. During the teleportation, Dongfang Chenyao felt a burst of heart-wrenching pain, as well as a sharp sound echoing in his ears. Now, when he remembered it, he still had lingering palpitations. However, the thought of seeing his mother soon filled him with anticipation and motivation. He touched the 3 items in his arms, and that was everything he had brought to this world. The photo bead contains the key information left by his father, which is the only clue for him to search for his mother. He tightly held the photo bead, as if it was the most precious thing in his life. Chapter 2. Qi Ling Bao Sheng. You are listening at novel full.audio. De Co Lois Ara Trong Quatrin Lay Text. Chapter 3. New World Humans. You are listening at novel full.audio. De Co Lois Ara Trong Quatrin Lay Text. Chapter 4. Fooling the Carriage Driver. You are listening at novel full.audio. De Co Lois Ara Trong Quatrin Lay Text. Chapter 5. Burning the Lin Family Wine Shop. You are listening at novel full.audio. De Co Lois Ara Trong Quatrin Lay Text. Chapter 6. Funding Lu Gu'an. You are listening at novel full.audio. De Co Lois Ara Trong Quatrin Lay Text. Chapter 7. Teahouse Storytellers. You are listening at novel full.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 8. Learning a new language. You are listening at novel full.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 9. Arriving at the Black Forest. You are listening at novel full.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 10. Taishi Elf Mouse. You are listening at novel full.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text.